Hey everyone, Brandon from Brandon's Baseball Cards here. For tonight's video, I'm going to talk about something that's kind of been bugging me lately regarding the hobby. And it actually is in regards to one of our main news outlets, if you will, for the hobby, and that's Sports Collectors Digest. Now, for when I was younger, I got this magazine every week in the mail for many years. And in the past year, I subscribed to this magazine again, and it's been renewed recently. So I'm in my second year, starting my second year of receiving this magazine in the mail every few weeks, and I can't help but be disappointed by one aspect to this magazine, and it's the fact that there's been a total neglect to discuss the trimming scandal in this venue at all. They haven't mentioned the PWCC scandal in any systematic way that I have seen, unless I've missed something. And if I've missed something, please comment below. They've completely neglected this very important issue in our hobby. And I think this is a very serious disservice to the hobby. And I wrote to the editor, who he's now no longer the editor, but I wrote to the editor of SCD at the time, Bert Lehman, I believe was his name, and told him how I felt this was an important issue for the hobby and that Sports Collectors Digest should embrace this and really report on it, and provide some updates on what's happening with this scandal, what's happening with PSA, what do we know about indictments that are coming down, right? What do we know about the FBI's activity at the National, if anything, right? Anything. Right, anything that we could actually benefit. We benefit from staying informed in this hobby, especially in this when things aren't, when there's let's say unsavory folks among us. Right, when there are those that are engaging in not just shill bidding, of course, but the issues with PWCC that we saw with trimming. Right, where's the coverage in this magazine about shill bidding and the rampant problem of shill bidding? Right. That's an important issue for a magazine of this topic. Why isn't this being addressed in this magazine? It bothers me. It really bothers me. And then what bothered me a lot was after I reached out to the editor, I never received a response back from him about addressing this issue. So I don't know what is going on with Sports Collectors Digest or why they won't address this issue in any systematic fashion. I don't know why if they're afraid of ruffling feathers, but we don't need another Hall of Famer expose. Like many of the recent issues have been exposés of Mariano Rivera, exposés of Edgar Martinez, exposés of Harold Baines and their career. That's all fine and good, but we need some hard-hitting journalism here, and we need some investigative reporting. Right? I mean, yes, it's not technically, they don't technically have to discuss this stuff, but it's Sports Collectors Digest. This is what sports collectors are talking about right now. We're still concerned with this scandal. So, provide some sort of coverage about the substantive issues like this that are important to the hobby. I think it's an important oversight, and it's a problem that needs to be addressed. I just wanted to get that off my chest. It's been bothering me for a while. But I hope you're all having a great night, and thank you all for subscribing to my channel if you've already done so. If you haven't, thanks for at least checking out my video, and keep collecting vintage baseball.